Hi YouTube, I'm Lexi. Welcome to the Bookkeeper channel, and this is my 2024 Hopeful Books. In this video I'm going to be talking about the books I want to read in 2024 and hopefully the books I'm going to read and finish in January. I would just like to apologize quickly for how terribly this will be edited and put together and probably put on YouTube, because this is my first ever YouTube video in general, and I might be a little bit awkward because I don't really know how to face the camera. Yeah, let's get back to the video. Also, another thing I would like to clarify is everything past this book here is my physical TBR, so that's what I have to read. I also have a Kindle, and I have Kindle Unlimited, so I might show books from there that I want to read. So that's just another thing. So one of the books I really want to read first is Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. I've seen a lot of good stuff about it online, and my friend said he really liked it and he thought it was great. This is actually the book my friend bought and gave to me for my birthday, so this was a birthday present from him, and I really hope that this lives up to the hype that it was given. Another book I've really been wanting to read is War Storm by Victoria Aveyard. I apologize if I'm pronouncing her last name wrong. But basically I read the 3 other books, and this series got me out of a huge book slump I was going through, and I'm currently going through a huge book slump. I haven't read an actual book since June. It's not good. But I'm really hoping that this pulls the series together really well in the end, because I've been meaning to get to read this book for months now because I got it last Christmas. So I really hope this ties the series together well and it gives off a very good ending. This is kind of going to be the duo pair or whatever, but The Kite Runner and 1,000 Splendid Suns. I've been wanting to read these books so much because I heard amazing things about them. I already started reading The Kite Runner a little bit, but I just I stopped for some reason because I've been going through a terrible slump. But hopefully I will read these in 2024. And I really hope I love them, because all I've ever heard about them is good things. Literally everything I've heard about them is good things. So I really hope that these are amazing and make me bawl my eyes out from what I've heard. This is a historical nonfiction book. It's called We Had to Be Brave by Deborah Hopkinson, and I really want to read this book. I got this book probably last year and I haven't read it yet, and I've started to hear people actually talking about this book and how much it changed their perspective and stuff, and how amazing it was and how informative it was. So I really hope that I can read this in 2024, finish it, and get back to you all on how amazing it was and how what do you call it? I'm trying to remember the word. I can't remember the word, but I will get back to you all when I read this book finally. Another book I've heard amazing things about is Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I read Carrie Soto is Back for one of my school book clubs by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and I adored that book. I love that book so much. So hopefully this lives up to the hype I got around Carrie Soto is Back, because I love that book, and I like her writing style a lot. I like the way she writes. So I really hope that this is really, really good. And I have a few friends who also read this book and said, you're going to love this book. So I really hope I love this book. Here's another book, Counting by Sevens by Holly Goldberg Sloan. If you're wondering why it says Reading Olympics here, a lot of these books on these shelves here I get at $1 book sales and stuff, and at book fairs that have these books at them that are donated and stuff for people to pick from. But Counting by Sevens I have also heard really, really good things about this book. One of my teachers actually read this book and said she bawled afterward, and she said it was so amazing and so good. So I really hope that it lives up to that. This book. Okay, so The House in the Cerulean Sea, I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, by T.J. Klune. I have also heard amazing things about this book from my friends, and how much they loved it and how good they thought it was. So I really hope that this is really, really good, and I think it's gonna be really, really good. I've heard good things about this book, if I haven't said that already. The Night Diary. I have heard also really good things about this book. One of my friend's classes had to read this book, and she said it was really, really good. I really don't know much about this book, but I hope I learn, because I hope I read it, because one, it seems to be like a shorter book for me, and I don't know how many long books I can get through this year. I read a lot of long books in the last year, so a good short book would be great for me. But I really know nothing about this book, and I don't think I've even read the back yet, but 2024 hopeful book. Okay, so this book, Pride. It's a Pride and Prejudice remix. I've never read Pride and Prejudice, and I don't really plan to, because I don't like classics that much, no offense, but I've heard good things about this book, and I got this book for like $2 at one of those book fair things or something. Anyway, it looks like a good book. It looks cool, but then again, I have no clue what Pride and Prejudice is about, so I don't know how I'm gonna react to this book. But I hope it's a good book. I know what I just said about classic books, I know, but Anne of Green Gables, I have been meaning to read this book for forever, because I watched Anne with an E on Netflix, and I loved that series. I loved it so much. So sad, I didn't watch it as it was first coming out, but I watched it later on and I loved it. So hopefully this kind of completes my story a little bit here, because they canceled the 4th season. I hate Netflix for doing that, but hopefully this is a good book. Oh, wrong side. Okay, so 5 Feet Apart. Okay, 5 Feet Apart. I've not seen the movie at all, but I've seen things about the movie that look really, really good. My mom, so I was like, hey mom, look at what this book I found for free or whatever from the library or whatever. And she was like, oh, that? And I was like, oh yeah. And I walked upstairs and she was like, am I gonna see you in 5 hours bawling your eyes out? And I was like, no, I don't think so, but I'm gonna bawl my eyes out. And she's like, yes, you're gonna bawl your eyes out. So apparently this is a really sad book. But if it's a really sad book, it's probably gonna be really, really good. So that's what I hope. Okay, so my mom found this book at Goodwill, and she got me it, and she said I might really, really like it, because she read the back and she was like, you might really, really like this. So I have no clue what this is about. I'm pretty sure it's about best friends or something. Oh, it's about a best friend and a dead best friend. So this is gonna be a sad book for sure. But I think it's also a coming of age book, and I love coming of age books so much. So this is another really hopeful book for me. I love romance books and I love baking. So when I saw this book at the free book giveaway at my library last year, I decided, you know what? I'm gonna take this book. So Love on Scratch by Caitlin Hill. I'm seeing people talk about this book more. I haven't read it yet, but I got it last year. Like I said before. But I'm seeing people finally talk about it online. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe they liked it, maybe I'll like it. Also, this is so cute. Can we take a minute to appreciate how cute this is? That's so cute. Anyway, so hopefully this lives up to what people are talking about. Actually, I haven't heard anything they're talking about with this book, but I know they're talking about it, so hopefully this lives up to it. Okay, so Crying in H Mart. I've heard a lot of things about this book. I'm pretty sure it's like a autobiography. One second. It's a coming of age autobiography. So, and it's about, oh, it's about a band. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, so this looks really interesting. So, yeah. I don't know what that was. Sorry. Anyway, that book. So I know nothing about this book besides that it's a thriller. Watching You by Lisa Jewell, a novel. All I know is that my mom was reading it one day and she was like, here. She just gave it to me and she was like, I think you might like it. She says she never finished it though, so I don't really know. But thriller. I like thriller books. I like mystery books and thriller books. So hopefully this will be good. Another 2-for-1 special. My mom loves Judy Blume and her books, and I think I read, what did I read that I really liked? Oh, I think I read Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret, and I loved that book. So hopefully these are really good. My mom said that she loves this book and that it's amazing and she thinks I will love it and that this book is good. So Smart Women and Summer Sisters by Judy Blume. Hopefully these are really, really good. I got these at a yard sale, so that's why they look the way they look. But otherwise, besides that, these look like really, really good books. And I love older books like these. I love these paperback covers like this. I know it doesn't exactly make sense. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but if you do, you get what I mean. You get what I mean. Anyway, these two books. Okay, so We're the Redfern Bros. My mom has been trying to get me to read this book since 4th grade, but I always refused. But this year, I'm finally gonna read it. All I know is that, sorry, I'm fixing my necklace, is that a lot of people cry during this book and it's about a dog. I don't know how well I'm gonna do with that, but it looks good, short. A lot of people said it was good, so I'll read it, I guess. Okay, so another book I want to read is Number the Stars by Lewis Lowry. I read The Giver and I loved The Giver so much. So hopefully I like this other book. I don't even know what this is about. Oh, it's another World War II book. I like reading historical books like those. Anyway, so hopefully this is really, really good. Okay, now that I'm done talking about the 2024 books I really want to read, I'm gonna talk about my reading goals and stuff. So in 2023, I wanted to read 50 books. I went through a ginormous book slump that I'm still in. And I had to move that down to 30, but I still think I'm not gonna complete that because I have to complete 2 books by 2024, and I'm currently filming this on December 30th, so I don't think that's gonna be happening. The current book I'm reading is Bridge to Terabithia, and I've heard great things about that, and it's a short book, so maybe I'll finish that book, but I don't think I have time to finish another book in one day to be able to do that. But for 2024, I was thinking, instead of upping it from to 50, because my past reading goals have been 30 and it's 30 to 40, and I was not ready to do 50, not at all. So I think I'll pledge 30 books. I'll probably do 30 books for 2024 just to make it easier on me. Just because I don't think I'll reach 50, because I didn't reach 50 in 2023, so hopefully I reach 30. I said that weird. Hopefully I reach 30 in 2024. Another thing I wanted to clarify is that I didn't put all of my to be read in my 2024 hopefuls, and I didn't put anything that wasn't in my physical TBR, so I will probably be doing wrap-ups at the end of each month. and you won't see like all these other books that I didn't talk about in this video. But that's just because I'm too lazy to kind of look up and take pictures of the books and edit them on here, because I don't know how to do that. But now I'm gonna talk about my like books I want to read in January. So I kind of want to read 3 books in January. First, I want to start off strong by reading Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Just because, again, heard so many amazing things about it, so I might as well start the year strong. Sorry, I'm like cleaning fuzz off my sweatpants. I might as well start off the year strong by reading another book that will like get me hyped to start reading this year. Yeah. And then the other book that I'm gonna read too, this is the second book I think I'm gonna read, is Island of the Blue Dolphins. My mom has been wanting me to read this book for like ever, by Scott O'Dell. So hopefully this is really good. It looks interesting, so, and it's a short book. It looks interesting, so hopefully it's really good. Oh, so the last one, of course, Where the Red Fern Grows, another shorter book. So I kind of want to ease myself into reading because I've been going through a huge reading slump. So hopefully like these like 3 books, these ones will be good, because this one's like not as long. I mean, it's long, but it's not as long, and these 2 are shorter books in my eyes, I guess. So maybe I'll ease my way into 2024 with Malibu Rising, Island of the Blue Dolphins. I'm sorry, I don't know. Okay. And Where the Red Fern Grows. The other thing I wanted to say, like, this is my first video, like I clarified before. Like, I'm like filming on my phone, and if my editing sucks, it's because I'm new to this and I don't really know what to do. And if I'm awkward with the camera, I don't really know what to do. And I may have already clarified this, but I'm still gonna throw this in the video anyway. The other thing I wanted to say is, if you hear like someone screaming or yelling from the other room, it's probably my brother, because we share a wall and he's constantly playing his video games as a 12, almost 13-year-old boy does. So yeah, if you hear that, that's probably my brother. Anyway, yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like and subscribe if you could. That would be really appreciated by me. I hope you have a great day or night or evening or whatever time zone you are in. Thank you for watching. Bye.